Did you know the Hawaiian language was nearly lost?
Did you know the Hawaiian language almost disappeared? Once, it was the everyday language of native Hawaiians, but in the late 1800s, speaking Hawaiian became illegal in schools and English took over. By the 1980s, fewer than 50 children were fluent in Hawaiian. This is when people decided to act. Activists started language nests where kids learned Hawaiian from fluent elders. Today, thanks to these efforts, thousands of people, young and old, can speak Hawaiian again. It proves that with passion and dedication, even endangered languages can be saved.
Did you know? The woman who predicted radio astronomy.
Hey everyone. Have you ever heard of a lady named Ruby Payne Scott? She might not be a household name, but she made a huge impact on science. Ruby was one of the first female radio astronomers, and she predicted that the sun would emit radio waves. During World War II, she worked on top-secret radar technology, but her pioneering work in radio astronomy after the war led to new discoveries about solar bursts. Here's a fun fact. Ruby was so ahead of her time that she suggested using radio waves to study celestial objects years before it became a common scientific practice. Imagine being able to hear the universe. How cool is that?
Did you know? This tea is frozen in yak milk.
Have you ever heard of the Tibetan people's unique way of drinking tea? Unlike most tea traditions around the world, Tibetans have a special way of preparing their tea called butter tea or po cha. This isn't your ordinary tea. They mix tea leaves, salt, and fresh yak butter, then churn it all together with hot water. But that's not all. Sometimes they also let it cool and freeze it in yak milk. The result, a creamy, salty tea that's perfect for high altitude. Butter tea isn't just a drink, it's a useful source of energy and fat, helping Tibetan people stay warm and energized in their cold, mountainous homeland. Next time you brew a cup of tea, think about this unique and hearty drink enjoyed high in the Himalayas. Would you give butter tea a try?
Did you know about Iceland's hidden ice caves?
Welcome to Iceland, a land of fire and ice. Today we're uncovering a little-known secret, the stunning hidden ice caves. These caves are formed by meltwater streams, carving their way through glaciers, creating mesmerizing tunnels and chambers. The walls of these caves are otherworldly, with shades of blue and white that glimmer like gemstones. But here's the catch. These ice caves are temporary. Each year, new caves form and old ones disappear, making each visit a unique experience. If you ever get the chance to visit Iceland, don't miss out on exploring these magical, ever-changing ice wonders. Just don't forget to bring a guide. Iceland, travel, hidden gems.
Did you know the father of the public library?
Hey everyone. Did you know about Antonio Panizzi, the man who transformed libraries forever? Back in the 19th century, Panizzi revolutionized how we access books. Born in Italy, he eventually moved to England and became the head librarian at the British Museum. What's incredible is that he believed libraries should be open to everyone, not just the elite. He introduced the idea of the public library system as we know it today. He even created what we now call Panizzi's 91 Rules, which set the foundation for modern library cataloging. Imagine a world where only a select few had access to knowledge. Thanks to Panizzi, anyone can walk into a library today and discover a world of information. Isn't that amazing?
The fairy tale castle that vanished overnight.
Once upon a time in Switzerland, high in the Alps, there was a magnificent castle known as the Sleeping Dragon Castle. Legend has it, a noble family lived there with their precious dragon, who protected them from harm. One night, an earthquake shook the castle. The dragon, scared, wrapped its body around the castle. When morning came, the villagers were shocked. Both the castle and dragon had vanished without a trace. They say the dragon carried the castle to another realm to keep it safe. Today, some Swiss mountaineers claim to hear the dragon's roars echoing through the mountains on stormy nights. Could the Sleeping Dragon Castle still be hidden somewhere in the Alps? What a mystery.
Did you know? The reindeer people of Siberia use tattoo ink from charcoal.
The Evenki people, indigenous to Siberia, have a rich cultural heritage tied closely to their environment. One intriguing custom among the Evenki is their unique method of tattooing. They create tattoo ink using charcoal, mixing it with reindeer fat to make a lasting pigment. These tattoos are not just body art. They carry deep meanings and signify personal and tribal identities. The Evenki use tattoos to symbolize various life milestones, protect against evil spirits, or celebrate hunting skills. Imagine carrying the spirit of the reindeer with you through your tattoos. Living a semi-nomadic lifestyle, the Evenki have managed to preserve this ancient practice despite modern influences. Their tattoos are a testament to their resilience and cultural pride, beautifully blending survival skills with artistic expression. Isn't it fascinating how such ancient traditions continue to thrive in today's world?
Did you know the Indian Ocean has a lost continent?
Discover the fascinating tale of a lost continent hidden beneath the Indian Ocean. Madagascar and India were once part of a supercontinent called Gondwana. When it broke apart around 85 million years ago, a piece of land called Mauritia got left behind. Over millions of years, volcanic activity submerged Mauritia, and it became buried under layers of lava, transforming it into what we call a microcontinent. Scientists using advanced technology have found pieces of this ancient continent under Mauritius, an island nation in the Indian Ocean. They discovered zircon crystals that are almost 3 billion years old, way older than the island itself. It's incredible to think that a part of Earth's ancient history lies hidden beneath the ocean waves, waiting to tell its story. Next time you look at a world map, remember there might be more beneath the surface than we ever imagined.
Have you heard of the...
In Southeast Asia, there is a fascinating ethnic group known as the Kayan. The Kayan people are famous for their unique tradition of wearing brass neck rings. This tradition begins when girls are around 5 years old. Each year, more rings are added, making their necks appear longer. While it may seem unusual, these neck rings are a symbol of beauty and cultural identity for the Kayan women. The practice has attracted a lot of attention and even tourism to their villages. Despite modernization and globalization, the Kayan people continue to preserve this amazing tradition. It's a unique and intriguing aspect of the world's diverse cultural heritage. So next time you think about beauty, remember the Kayan women and their incredible neck rings.
What happened to the last unicorn in Scotland?
In the lush highlands of Scotland, there was once a hidden glen protected by ancient magic. This glen was home to the last unicorn, a creature of unmatched beauty and wisdom. Locals believed that if you could find this mystical place and pluck a single hair from the unicorn's mane, it would bring you eternal happiness. One stormy night, a young shepherd named Elsa lost her flock and wandered into the enchanted glen. There, she saw the unicorn trapped in brambles, unable to free itself. Elsa bravely helped the unicorn escape, and in gratitude, the unicorn gave Elsa a shimmering hair from its mane. From that day on, Elsa's life was filled with endless joy and prosperity. However, the unicorn disappeared and was never seen again. Some say the unicorn still watches over the glen, waiting for another kind soul in need of help.
Did you enjoy these 10 strange facts? We will bring you more interesting topics in the next video, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and enjoy.